Good morning. Gray skies here this morning. Maybe we should use a pretty picture instead of taking a picture of this gray sky. Let's breathe together. So start with your posture and sit up in a chair or lie down on your back. In a chair, feel your sit bones and rock side to side on them and then plant them evenly and firmly. Your knees hip width apart, bent at 90 degrees with your feet flat on the floor, toes forward. On your back, legs uncrossed and your arms comfortably at your side with the palms up. Maybe your bed, good place on a winter morning, or the sofa or the floor or a recliner kicked back. Get comfortable. And start like we've been starting each morning with letting your head go soft. So much tension carried here in our heads. Start at the top of your head and feel your scalp. See if you can feel it and feel the hair follicles and notice it and feel it different and separate from your bony skull. Slippery. And let it release and relax. And as it does, it expands and feels like your ears lower. Let it expand across the back of your head, over that bony ridge and puddle at the bottom there. And then back to the top of your head and let it flow across your forehead, expanding and releasing any wrinkles or the furrow in your brow, your eyebrows heavy and your eyelids soft. Flow down to your cheeks and let them be warm and heavy. And flow inside your mouth and your tongue from the base to the tip soft. Heavy and warm. And now let your jaw be the gatekeeper to all of this softness. And let your jaw go slack and release and let all the softness flow down your neck and out your shoulders to your fingertips and down your neck over your chest, your stomach, your abdomen, down to your legs and let it divide and flow down your legs to your toes. Soft. And bring your attention to your breath and switch the focus from your chest to your belly. Pull the air in through both nostrils. Pull it down so the belly rounds up. The diaphragm moves down, making room. It pushes gently against your internal organs, creates a vacuum so the air flows down to the bottom lobes of your lungs where most of the blood circulates, probably 90%. And this is where the exchange takes place. And the bloodstream picks up the air, the oxygen, and carries it out to all the places in your body. And it picks up the carbon dioxide, the waste product of the respiratory action, and delivers it out and out on the exhale. Creating a healthy exchange. And pulling it down to where 90% of the blood circulates. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that's where the action is taking place and where we want the action to take place. So we concentrate and we pull the air in through both nostrils, pull it down, round up, and the exhale, we let the exhale go slowly and a little longer than the inhale. The exhale can go out through either your mouth or your nose. Some people like to round their lips and let it flow out through rounded lips as though they were blowing on a hot drink. What's important is that you're comfortable and it's a natural sized breath and you're not trying too hard. It's about the technique, not the length of the breath. Get the technique down and then everything else can be tweaked. Just breathe. Easy, inhaling, rounding, exhaling, slowly extending, comfortable. This is the breath we want to return to. See if you can catch yourself during the day and notice what your breath is like. Is your belly gently rounding on the inhale? And if not, shift. The more you do it, the more likely it is to become a habit. What a good habit that would be. On the next breath, take 3 sniffs at the top. Let the breath flow out slowly and 3 puffs at the bottom. Expanding your lung capacity. Go ahead and breathe like that for several breaths. And this morning, let's make that our practice. Let's do our 5 minutes of breath with sniff and puff. Comfortable. Not trying too hard. Sniffing at the top and puffing at the bottom. A great time to be expanding lung capacity. Winter is here, and winter wellness is a great concept. And we build our lung capacity and are better able to meet the challenges that occur during the winter season in our respiratory system. Keep going, sniffing at the top and puffing at the bottom. The breath is so interesting and it has this physiological effect for expanding our lung capacity. And as we do the conscious breathing, we're focused and we create an effect on our nervous system, balancing our nervous system. And that the breath has that effect on our emotions. Balancing the emotions, giving us better emotional control. It's a lot for just a breath. And what's different about this breath than about the breath we do during the day? This is focused, conscious breathing, and it creates effects. Inhale and sniff at the top. Exhale and puff at the bottom. As you exhale, notice your scalp and your head, and as you let the air flow out, let all the tension in your head flow out with it. Everything goes soft. Keep going. If your mind tries to wander, just be aware of it and call it back. And just like obedience training for pets, each time it wanders, pull it back. And over time, it listens and responds. First step is noticing it's wandering. Next step is calling it back. Maybe you want to give it something to think about, like a mantra. I think a good one might be winter wellness, but choose one that fits you. And as you breathe and sniff and exhale and puff, use the mantra winter wellness. Good. What a great practice. Expanding your lung capacity, building focus and concentration. Strengthening your nervous system. Building a resilience for emotional control. Winter wellness. Good. And one more breath with sniffs at the top and puffs at the bottom. And then just quietly a natural breath in through the nostrils and out through the mouth or nose, a little longer and slower. And enjoy the effects that you've created. Winter wellness, a good thought. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.